Hello, hello, hello everyone, ladies, gentlemen, others, how are we doing today? This is your fella Kuro here, sending you some positive energy and welcoming you to episode 9 of our Clip of the Week series here on the channel. I'm sure most of you guys know how this works by now, but for those of you who do not, let me go ahead and throw it down for you real quick. Each week, I receive PvP clip submissions from all throughout the community. We're talking PC, Xbox, PlayStation, NA, EU, you name it. We gather 5 of the best ones that I receive right here. We watch them together, family activity, and then anyone who would like to can head over to my YouTube community page to vote on who you think should win this week's Clip of the Week. Last week's winner was the God Deity over on the PS4 EU server, bringing some heat with his no Dark Convergence Magcro build, and his clip has been playing since the start of the video. So if you want to see the full thing and the rest of that video, make sure to go check out last week's episode if you have not already. If you would like to enter in your own submissions to be considered to be featured, check down in the description for all of the info you will need. It's pretty simple, and we'd love to see more names pop up here over time. And I mean, it's free clout, so why not, honestly. Now make sure you are subscribed with your post notifications on so you do not miss any future episodes. And with that said, no more fucking around. Let's go ahead, let's get into this thing, shall we? Okay, let's watch some people die. Let's talk about it. Let's have some fun. Coming up into our first clip, we have Taz from ESO over on the PS4 NA server, and this clip is it's going to be a little polarizing for some. It's kind of why I stuck it here in the beginning, but this is Taz playing a little bit of Emperor Mag DK with Dark Convergence, absolutely laying down the slappening onto a massive group of blues and getting so many kills, it is ridiculous. Now, some of you may not find that too super impressive, Emperor, Dark Convergence, whatever, but the amount of people Taz kills here, as you can see, big nasty Destro ult with a Dark Convergence, and the spam on the Impulse brings down 5 people in the blink of an eye, and we have already rolled over to a new ultimate, and they dropped that. That's right, I'm pretty amazing, because they know they are the shit right now, and their friend is dead and wishes they could help, but they can't. Here comes another big Destro from Taz with a Dark Convergence, bringing down another 2, 3, 4, almost 5 players. Can we get the 5th one? It looks like we're about to get him really low, but he's gonna misform away, and it doesn't matter though, because Taz already has yet another ultimate, and gonna go ahead and get that pot up, get the proxy up, drop the ultimate, drop the Dark Convergence, pull everyone in, blow them all the fuck up, and drop another 5-6 bodies right there, as if it is absolutely nothing, because it is, quite honestly. Now, Taz is going to end up dying in this clip, because there's just too many for 1DK to handle, whether they're using Dark Convergence, whether they're not using Dark Convergence, whether they're a Mag DK, Magcro, doesn't fucking matter, but Taz is going to bring down yet another 3 bodies before that happens, absolutely destroying this blue group, just writing their eulogies for them, turning them into a couple of headlines on the 5 o'clock news, and making their families regret the loss of their loved ones. Now, Taz takes a lot of damage right here. Doesn't matter though, because that Mag DK healing on top of the Emperor buff just makes Taz an absolute demon. Big, fat, coagulating blood right there. Here comes the Inferno Staff ultimate with the Dark Convergence, bringing down 7 people right there, absolutely destroying them. Pops the Panic Corrosive, brings down another one, and then gets absolutely overwhelmed and killed, and that is the end of Taz's clip. Coming into clip number 2, we have Leaky Faucet with his second clip now in the series. He is playing a little bit of solo Stamina Nightblade on PC, sorry, I apologize, NA. You can see that he's in a group, but don't worry about the group members. There's no one there helping him. They don't care about him. I mean, he's got Cav in his group, so it's to be expected, but I mean, it is what it is. Now, he's alone in this tower, got a bunch of angry reds on him, trying to steal his sneakers, and he is not having it, so he's going to go ahead and use the movement ability that Nightblade has to keep these guys on their toes, absolutely destroy this guy with a massive end cap, coming out of stealth and finishing him off with the skull cracking Executioner, and then comes through with that follow-up energy to mushroom stamp the second guy, absolutely decimating him. Almost catches the third guy but he does roll away, and now there are a couple of people on him, and he's going to go ahead and prioritize his own survival here. Tries to engage with the end cap, coming out of stealth on the Nightblade there again, but the Nightblade hides in stealth. I guess it's fair, because Leaky is using stealth. Even though there's 5 of these guys, it is what it is. You know, you can't really expect much more from people outnumbering you. They're going to hide, they're going to run away, they're going to desert you down to large numbers. It's fine, though, because Leaky can handle it, and I think that's one of the things we love the most about 1vx, being able to go into a fight where you are completely outnumbered and having that mentality, it's okay, I can handle this. As you can see, Leaky's got the movement on lock right now. This werewolf is being annoying. He tries to open up on him with the end cap right there. It's a little bit laggy, doesn't come through properly, so he doesn't follow up the best way he could, and he does lose the opportunity to kill the werewolf there, while he is getting spammed to death by oils from the top, because some people are just cowards. And it is what it is. Almost catches this guy here with the bow, but ESO does the ESO thing, and he manages to dodge roll it like 3 seconds late, because it happens. We're used to it at this point. I'm sure he is too. He might have screamed to himself internally there, but he'll get over it. You know, he's a big man. Now right here, he baits them out so he can go ahead and break their ankles, run right through them as they come through the door, so that way their backs are turned to him and he can get some distance. Don't know if he meant to fall right there, but it does give him some more distance on the group. Tries to open up on this guy that is at half health, not healing himself. Blast him with the end cap, crack his skull open with the executioner, absolutely curb stomp him into the dust. Try to get rid of the werewolf, because the werewolf is an annoying little shit, but it's not enough. Werewolf be how werewolf do. It is not quite wanting to die, so. And I was getting sniped by some guy using dot sets, because that's the most effective way to snipe people, using dots. And he's decided it's time to end the careers of everyone up here that is dropping oil on him. He wants to go ahead and remove their bloodlines from the annals of history so they don't ever raise any spawn, and they do not inherit this oiling solo player's mentality. Unfortunately, the guy that is oiling him on cooldown here hides in stealth, waits for him to leave, gets right back to it. Go ahead and blast that guy with an end cap with a surprise attack, bring him down. Back up to the top now to find the guy dropping oils. Catch this fella coming out of cloak, absolutely decimate him with the surprise attack and the executioner. End his life. Almost get this guy with a fat, disgusting Vadishram proc out of cloak with the end cap, but he does spam 6 or 7 chicken heals on himself in rapid succession, keeping himself from dying. Now he's got to try to get that Nightblade again. Nightblade hides because, you know, who fights in PvP, honestly? PvP is all about hiding from fights and staring people down, right? Now, werewolf comes out of, he runs out of werewolf juice here, absolutely catches the work, and that is where Faucet ends his clip, because at this point he's just done. He doesn't have to prove anything else to anybody. And yeah, let's move on to the next one. Coming into clip number 3, we've got my buddy NastYyc, who has previously been featured on MagDK, and now he's bringing us a little bit of hybrid stamina sorcerer action, rocking the Destro staff on the front bar, absolutely blasting people. Now, as you can see, there's a couple of guys over here in outside of Sejanus. They're sieging it. They want to get inside. He doesn't want to let them get inside. He already blasted one. Now he's got to try to get rid of the rest of the group, okay? He's going to go ahead and lock onto this guy here that's at low health, or at least I think he meant to, but he didn't quite get to it. Doesn't matter if he's locked on or not, because his damage is like a fucking homing missile, just zooming in and ripping that man's teeth out of his mouth, almost doing the exact same thing to his second player. A lot of damage from range, blowing him up and absolutely sending him to the Shadow Realm. Now, there's a couple of guys that are trying to get off the reses. He doesn't like that. Gonna go ahead and get the damage ready. Almost blast this guy, almost one-shot him, bring him down with a quick overload here. Turn around, put the damage into this fella, blow him up. He couldn't do anything. There was just too much damage, because Nyce has got massive balls of lightning that he is sending at his enemies. Now he's going to go ahead and put the execute up on this fella here, toss a quick overload at him, finish him off. Now he's got one more guy on him, nice and easy. He's going to go ahead and buff up, get behind this little pillar here to LOS whoever else shows up, put the execute up on this guy, hit him with a little bit of damage, streak through him, blow him up, and now there's no one else. He turns around, finds one more guy, puts the damage up on him. There's the execute, there's an overload, couple of cancels with the Ellie weapon thing, whatever the stamina version is called, and that is the end of Nyce's clip. Honestly, it was such a fast clip, but it was so delicious, and this is ripped straight from his YouTube, where he does have a couple of slow-mos here of the damage that he brings. So let's just take a look at this. Look at that ridiculous burst damage on that kill. Disgusting, and that is the end of Nyce's clip. Coming into clip number 4, we have the one and only NastYyc. In my opinion, I've always called him the best stam DK on PS4 EU. Now I don't know if he's the best anymore. He might be a little washed up. He just recently came back from a bit of a hiatus. Now he's bringing us a little bit of something to show that he's still got it. He's already gone ahead, brought that one guy, got a couple of guys hanging out on him. By the way, I do know this clip is a little bit low quality, so I apologize for your eye holes, but it's okay because the gameplay you're going to see from NastYyc is going to make it all better. Gets this guy down low with the VAT proc and the dots, hit him with the leap, finish him off, get this guy with that same leap, get him real low, hit him with a couple of executes, blow him up, he's dead. Now there's 2-3 more here, and go ahead and open up on this guy that is hanging out at half health with the VAT proc and the Noxious Breath, but he can't quite finish him off because he's getting hit by a couple of people. Doesn't matter, he's finally got the ultimate. Go ahead and leap both these guys, stun them both, finish that one off, turn around, hit the Magplar, dot him up real quick, hit him with a big fat dizzy swing to the back of the noodle, almost bring him down, start spamming those executes, and homeboy just cannot handle the pressure. Tries to get down the stairs, not fast enough, he's falling, he cannot get the fuck up. Now he's gonna go ahead and come over here, try to bash this res, doesn't work, but it's okay. Go ahead and Noxious him, leap him, bring him down, and he's dead. Now, he's got a couple more hanging out around him. There's someone hiding in stealth, comes upstairs, looks for the sneaky beaky boy, finds him, tries to catch him, but he is, I think I think NastYyc has a momentary lapse in brain function here and just falls down the stairs. It's okay, NastYyc, I do it all the time. Tries to catch him here, but he is going to be a little tricksy. Luckily, that detect pod that he popped does actually let him see the bomber coming up the stairs right before it wears off, and he is able to block up to avoid the bomb, leap him, and destroy him. Now he's down the stairs, that whole group has come back, they're pretty angry, they're a little steamed, and, you know, they want to bust his ass. Doesn't matter though, gonna go ahead and dot up the first guy, bust his skull in with the Executioner, Magplar's back on him again, dot him up, dodge roll through real quick, get that vigor up. Here's a big fat dizzy swing that he does dodge. It is what it is, but it's okay. Follow up leap, execute spam, absolutely destroy him, donkey punch him right in the throat, bring him down. Now there's just one more guy. It's that Nightblade from before, who again is just hiding, doing that annoying Nightblade thing. He gets caught, can't get away, so he's gonna go ahead and pop a Soul Tether, most annoying ultimate in the game in my opinion, because it's going to keep him alive while also doing respectable damage that he can't really do anything about. But NastYyc's going to chase him down, leap him, take his sneakers, write him a eulogy, and that's the end. That's the end of the clip. It was a delicious, delicious clip. Coming into our 5th and final clip, we have, of course, you already knew it was going to happen, Virtual ESO. Man is usually on the stamblade showing us how to play the class, but he has decided it is time to get on the Magical Warden and show people this class isn't actually as terrible as they thought. And he's going to start us off by bringing down one guy here on the resource. Turn around, there's 4 more. They all want his shit. They all want to just bring him down. He's not having that. He goes ahead and pops that Perma, Northern Storm, whatever the fuck it's called. Chases this guy down. Hits him with a couple of those vampire spambles. Comes in here and bashes this res. This fella's a tank, and you will see that later. He doesn't quite know it right now, so he's doing a little bit of damage to him, and I think he's trying to bring him down. He realizes pretty quick that it's not going to happen, though, and goes ahead and changes to a different target. Goes ahead and focuses in on the Magicka Necromancer and absolutely gives him the 1-2 kangaroo, buckle my fucking shoe, and destroys him. Sees this guy hanging out at low health and to chase him down. He gets caught by the crystal frag from the guard for the stun, plus Virtual's Subterranean Assault magic version thing. Turns around, brings down a second guy, no effort. Slaps this other fella here with a couple of the vampire spambles. Now he's taking massive pressure. He's got to go. So he's going to go ahead and pop that Sleet Storm to get a little bit of defense. Because it does give major protection, I think, maybe, unless I don't know this class at all. And he's just trying his best to heal through the damage. He's actually taking a lot of pressure, so he's going to go ahead and get behind this wall, get his hots up, get his buffs up, make sure he's ready to engage. Turn around. This dude's Dawnbreaker just tickled. It was nothing. He's going to go ahead and drop the, I don't know what that's called, the Deep Fissure. Blow him up with the Deep Fissure and the Vampire Spammable combo. Now there's 2 more on top of his noggin. They want to run his fucking fade. He's not having it. Goes ahead and drops a Deep Fissure. Does a couple of those spammables, but he gets pulled into a Dark Convergence, takes a lot of pressure, has to back off for a moment, and now this tank is on him, trying to give him the old purple nurple. He's not going to allow that. It's a tank. Like, what are you honestly going to do? Brings this guy down to low health with a nice cancel on the Vamp spammable. Gets out the door so he can get a little bit of pressure off of him. These guys are whacking his shit silly, and it doesn't feel good. He's feeling that pressure because he's quite a squishy boy, because he's bringing so much damage on this build. Pop that Northern Storm, get his dots up, or get his hots up, get his buffs up. Come in here, drop down the Deep Fissure, slap this guy around a couple times. He tries to walk away, but he can't get away from the Deep Fissure explosion, and now it's just the tank. The tank's going to try to res him. He's not going to allow that, but he realizes there's really no reason to fight this tank, and he's going to leave him alone, and that is going to be the end of his clip. And that is the end of the video, guys. I'm just going to roll a little bit more of a God Deity's clip from the beginning of the video, while I talk to you real quick, I just want to say thank you for stopping in. Thank you for watching the video, for spending a little bit of time with me. Don't forget to go vote on who you think should win this week over on my community page. Join the Discord, because that's where we post a lot of these clips early so you can see them. We'd also just love to have you in general. We talk about all kinds of stuff. I stream on Twitch, so come over there, hang out with me on Twitch, watch me play live. I'm not as good as these guys, I swear to God, but I do my best. If you want to support me on a super intimate level, I do have a Patreon where I have a lot of amazing people that support me already, and they are my absolute favorite people. They make this passion of mine. They make sure that I can do this consistently, and I really appreciate them and everyone that considers it. And I hope you guys have a fantastic friggin' day, okay? I love you. Kuro out. Mwah.
I could follow you around like dark that needs water. Minute that you want it.